Start here, welcome back to DollLab. So I noticed that some of you in the comments have been really curious about the brand Sino Doll. Since you asked, we listen. For today's episode, we've got a doll straight from this brand. Here she is. You can call her Hazel, and she's actually from their very popular Fighter series. Now, fun fact, when we first started DollLab channel on YouTube, we've actually tested their torso Limby before. Do you remember? And I gotta say, Limby's water-filled chest left a strong impression on me at that time. So today, we're diving to see what makes their Fighter series stand out. What's the appeal? What's the magic? Whether it really lives up to the hype. Let's get started. Sino Doll sent over 2 different head sculpts for this 161 centimeters body, and you can see the other head sculpt in my hand. These two, they're completely 2 different styles. So I'm gonna take a closer look at the makeup on both, break the details, and see how well each style is actually executed. Now these two don't just differ in style, you can actually see a difference in how they show up on camera. This one is S45 Lingdong, very 2.5D, soft anime inspired, and this is ST7 Hazel, more of a mature Western look. Looking at the makeup, both have painted brows and applied upper and lower lashes. But when you get closer, Lingdong's finish is way smoother, more clean and camera friendly. Hazel, I'll be honest, it does look a bit of texture, kind of like when foundation starts to sit a little off. As for the mouth, both have a visible structure, but there's no internal channel, so neither of them is functional. She stands at 161 centimeters and weighs around 29 kilograms. Let me lift her up. Ooh. I gotta say, Sino Doll did a very good job for weight reduction. Alright, so let's talk about the body finish. Overall, it doesn't really hit the same level as some of the higher end brands we've reviewed before. You're not getting a lot of skin texture here, like fine details, wrinkles, or those subtle folds. Those are pretty minimal on this one. Visually, it actually leans a bit more toward that TPE-like look. The surface is pretty smooth. There's not much micro texture going on. What you mainly see are basic color variation like some natural shading, but the depth just isn't really there. Now moving on to the hands. This is probably my least favorite part. First off, the color is a little too pale. It's missing the natural blood tone, so it can look a bit flat on camera. And then for the details, like veins and skin texture, they're there, but they're pretty subtle, not very defined. So the overall realism does take a bit of a hit. So the body finish here isn't exactly the strongest point. But I mean, it's called the Fighter series. There's gotta be something that makes it stand out, right? Let's go ahead and check the softness and see what it's working with. It's actually pretty good. The chest is definitely the standout. It feels really similar to Limby torso we tested before. The same water-filled softness, super nice to play with. The butt does have gel in it, but since the silicone layer is a bit thicker, you don't feel the squish as much as you do in the chest. It's there, just not as obvious. The arms are nice and soft, that part I like. The thighs are more like a medium soft, still feel good when you press them, and the calves are pretty much the same. So yeah, arms are definitely softer than the legs. One thing though, around the knees, you don't really get much detail. No wrinkles or skin texture, it's mostly just the shape. The stomach is kind of average, a little firmer than the thighs. And the lower area, nothing really stands out in terms of extra softness. Pretty standard overall. Alright, that's for softness. Now let's move on to flexibility and see how it moves. The limbs on this doll are actually pretty flexible. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, you can move them around without much trouble. Now let's talk about the waist. The waist is a bit stiff. Honestly, that's pretty common with dolls I've tested. It's not nearly as flexible as the limbs, but it's reasonable for holding poses. The legs and knees move okay. And the ankles are pretty flexible too. Most of the body moves well except for the stiff waist, but it's acceptable. Now let's talk about our key area, the love hold position. This is something everyone worries about before buying a doll. Is the LHP automatically correct? Is it practical? The Sino doll does really well here to ensure the LHP is correctly. They sacrificed a bit of realism. This doll only has a vaginal channel, no anal channel. Alright, to wrap things up, the Sino Doll Fighter series is priced around $2,000. The 161 centimeters body is on the petite side, but the key areas are still nice and full. It's also not very heavy. It's only 29 kilograms we tested. And so moving around is definitely easy peasy. Now, the downside, the body makeup isn't super detailed, but in terms of usability, they clearly put a lot of effort into the design. Sure, it sacrifices a bit of realism, but it's built for practical use. So if you're more of a practical kind of buyer, this one definitely worth bringing home. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share. And now I want to hear from you. Which brand should I test next? Drop your answer in the comments, and maybe your pick will be featured next video.